Welcome to the tutorial of web application from scratch. We are building a React application for my library where you can manage authors like add, view, delete, and add books, manage books, add books by assigning authors, etc. In the previous video, we saw how we can add an author and list all authors present in our system. So here you can see the listing we already added in the previous video, and we can add a author from this form by defining the name. You can check the link to this video in the right upper corner. And if you are interested in creating the backend with Node, Express, and MongoDB, which APIs we are actually using, you can check the link of the playlist in the upper right corner, or you can check out my channel Coding with HTML and go to the playlist. Here you can see we have the full stack web application with Node, Express, Mongo, and React. You can check out the full playlist and you will see we have all the videos to create a backend with Node and MongoDB and Express. And I also added the front end part in this playlist. You can check this. So today we will see how we can update the name of the author. So in the author list, I will add the button to update author, to view the author, to view the details of the authors, and delete the author. So I will use this set of APIs, the get author by ID, these APIs, the put, update author, put request, and the delete author. So without wasting time, let's get started. So first I will add the view author page. I will add the author component, view author component. So you can see by going to this URL /author/ID, any ID, I am going to this page, author or the view author. Now I will integrate this API, the get author by ID, this one. So we already have the function in the services. So we have the get authors. I will integrate this service, get author service, in the author component. So you can see it's giving me the name of the author by the ID. So I provided the ID of the art taker. That's why it's giving me the name of the art taker. If I take the another ID, suppose the S Roy, and if I provide it here, it will give me the S Roy. Now if I come to the explanation of this component, so I use the use Param's hook. So you can see the use params hooks from the React router DOM. So to extract the ID parameter from the URL. This ID parameter is typically used to identify the author whose information is to be displayed. So you can see I am taking this ID from the URL, and according to this I am fetching the author details. Next I use the use state and the use effect hook. Use state and the use effect hook to manage the state and the side effect. So basically, first we initialize the author with the name null. Then I use the use effect hook to set up to run when the ID parameter changes. You can see I put the dependency ID here. So basically the get author ID makes a asynchronous call to the get author function to fetch the author's data based on the ID. Once the data is retrieved, it updates the author. You can see the set author, it's update the author state with the received data. Next I am rendering the author name. Next I will add the view button in the get authors page. Okay, so I added the view button, and also I navigate to the author with the author ID. So if I click on the art taker, it will show the name of the art taker. And if I click on the destroy, you can see the ID changed. For the button, the ID is changing for every click. Okay. Next, I will add the update author component. I will use this API, the put request update author slash ID, and here I have to pass the name which I want to change. It will be just like the new author form. Instead of the blank, here the name will be populated, which I want to update. Okay, so our component is ready. You can see the update author and the author name article. So if I providing this, and if I go to here the SROI and putting the edit, so SROI is pre-populated. Now I will check if it's functional or not. So I will update the S Roy to the Satyajit Roy and submit. And you can see it's going to the view author page and it's updated. If I go to the, you can see it's updated. I will also update this. It's updated. And if I see here, you can see the edit is functional. Now I will put the edit button here. Mm. Now if I click on it, you can, I am jumping to the page, update page. So it's okay. Now I will add the delete. Delete, we don't have to add the component. I will add a modal. If I click on the delete button, here will be the delete button. The modal will open, the confirmation modal. You want to delete the author or not. If you confirm, the author will be deleted from the system. So before adding delete, I want to explain the update author little bit. So you already know the use effect. Use effect basically the use effect to call whenever the update author component mounts. So it will fetch the get authors and it will pre-populating the author name. You can see. So by change the ID, it call again to fetch the new author. And next in the handle input change basically used as an event handler for input elements. Here we have the input elements. Whenever there is change in the author name, it detects and it updates the this author state or the author object. And next we have the handle submit. So basically the handle submit is a function that is typically used as the event handler for form submission. Here I am submitting the form, and I use the e.prevent default call is to use prevent the default behavior of the form submission, which would typically cause the page refresh or the navigation. Next is calls the update author or the put request to update the author, and after updating the author, it's going to the view author page. Next I will add the modal in the authors component to delete author. So here I will integrate the remove author, delete author API. So we have the services. Inside services we have the delete author. So this API. Now let's test it. So like I want to delete this or this button. So I will click on delete and I will confirm. So you can see it's deleted. And if I create a new test author, submit and update, test author updated. And if I go to the author, test author updated, and if I delete, I cancel, it will cancel. If I confirm, are you sure to remove this author? Confirm, it is deleted. Okay. Now if I come to the explanation of this delete modal, so you can see I set the show modal and the set show modal, this flag to show and hide the modal. So basically it will show the modal when I will click the delete button, it will make it true, and if I cancel or the close, it will set the flag false. And we have the select ID. When I opening the model, I getting the ID which I want to delete, the getting the ID of the author. And next, the remove author on confirm button, the remove author function called, which will close the author first, then delete author API called with the ID. And after deleting, it set the authors to null. You can see the use effect. Use effect here ID put the dependencies authors. So whenever the authors will change, these get authors will be called. So after the delete author, I want to fetch the authors list from the API. That's why I am putting it blank. So it will call the get authors use effect hook again, and it's fetching the latest list. Okay. Okay, so that's all for this session. In the next session, we will discuss and see about the books. We will add the books and assign the author with the assign the books, and we'll listing the books. We will add the new books. There will be the drop down of this authors present in the systems, and we will assign the author. And in the view page, we will add the list of books of these authors, whatever presents in our system. So if you like this video, so please hit the like button and please subscribe to my channel. And I will also put the link of the full playlist where you can build the web application from scratch, the backend and also the front end in the React. Okay, thank you.